Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're going to be talking about the LG C2 OLED as well as the Vizio H1. Um, the Vizio, the 55-inch Vizio H1 OLED. So if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, I did pick this. I did pick up this LG a little bit earlier, like a few days ago. Now I've had a few days to like get to play with it and have a little bit of time with it. I had the Vizio H1 OLED for just over. I think it's like right around 2 years. I've had that TV for 2 years now. I bought that, pretty early on in the channel life, and I'd been kind of holding out on getting an LG TV for a while. I just wanted to. I'd been going with Vizio for a while. I'd been, in their M series, and I was playing around with that, and I was mostly satisfied with the experience that I was getting out of the Vizio. So I just decided to, kind of stick with the brand and see how things would go with their OLED TV. And now that I've had a few days to actually get into this LG C2 and play around with it, test out some of the HDR, set some of that up between different games. When I first got it, I was noticing like things were looking washed out. So you get in there and you kind of play with the black levels a little bit. You play with some other stuff. Dolby Vision, you shouldn't have to really do anything except for adjust brightness. Dolby Vision is like automatically set up. Now, you'll be able to select through the different levels of the TV, like vivid or calibrated and stuff like that. And Dolby Vision should already be set. Like, it's a metadata thing. You shouldn't really have to play around with too much when it comes to that. And that's what I'm noticing with the LG C2 OLED. It does do Dolby Vision. The biggest thing with Dolby Vision is it looks incredible. Like, you should be able to get more detail out of the image due to the fact that it has the Dolby Vision encodes at a much higher color gamut. So you'll be able to get not only your brights and your darkness, not even in your like contrast ratio, but you should be able to get that metadata in the colors. So like if you're looking at something, it shouldn't, like if something's white and like in the game, like I've mainly only tried this with games. So, but like say you're wearing like cloth or something, like a white cloth, but it's got dirt on it and some other different, shades of, white, gray, brown, whatever. You should be able to pick those colors up a lot better with the Dolby Vision than you would be with just standard HDR10. HDR10 is basically just it's not as good as Dolby Vision, but it is good enough to give you like your contrast and your highlights and stuff, and make your colors seem a little more vivid, stuff like that. So I mean, it does work and it does get the job done for the most part. But if you want like that finer granular detail, Dolby Vision is really, really nice, especially in games. So same thing with the Vizio OLED. The Vizio OLED 55-inch, definitely a good bang for its buck. I now that I've actually got it all set up over there, put it on its stand and everything, the stand actually makes the sound even better just because it like shoots the sound out of the bottom. It's pretty cool. I like that Vizio. I think that here's the deal. Here's the thing. If you're looking for like a 55-inch TV or something, this LG OLED, definitely a premium experience. Like you're getting like all of the features that you would want from an OLED TV. If I was to walk into Best Buy right now knowing exactly what I know, and I saw the Vizio 55-inch H1 OLED sitting there for $9.99, and I seen the LG C2 OLED 55-inch sitting there for $11.99, like that's the price of them right now, I would 100% pick the LG OLED over the Vizio. And that's just knowing what I know right now. But if you're on a budget, and the biggest reason for that is the Dolby Vision at 120 hertz. I love it. Like that's incredible to me. Being able to utilize that, still get 4K at 120 frames a second. Absolutely, absolutely incredible. The Vizio H1 OLED really only lacks that. Now, when you compare picture quality across the board, these are very strong competitive TVs. Like, I believe that Vizio H1 OLED definitely holds its own up against like an LG C2, which is pretty good. When it comes to like image quality while in game, um, you don't really have to adjust the settings very much ever on that Vizio OLED. You set it to one of the calibrated things, and they are on freaking point. And Dolby Vision on that TV looks absolutely incredible, absolutely incredible. The upscalers in both TVs. Now, this is the thing that kind of separates these TVs a little bit for me. The upscaler. Now, the LG OLED has an incredible upscaler. I was just playing around. I've been playing around with games, most of the day. I took a nap. But I've been playing around with this TV most of the day. I've just been kind of ignoring everything else and doing this. I've been playing some Flight Simulator on it. I've been playing some Resident Evil 4 on it. I was playing some Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart on it, some Remnant 2 on it, a bunch of older style games, and just really like looking at it and playing around with it. And to tell you the truth, the upscaler in this Vizio OLED is incredible. So here's the thing with the Vizio, it doesn't, if you're sending a 4K image to it, it doesn't really go out of its way to do a lot of upscaling. You have to set your PlayStation or your Xbox to a lower resolution, like 1440p, 1080p, and then it upscales amazingly, and kind of looks a little bit better than what the Vizio or what the LG does. So the LG, the upscaler's a little bit different. Like, it's kind of like everything's all mixed in together. And where the Vizio, you have different settings for like different levels of different things. Like, you can do your edge sharpness, you can do your overall max, like sharpness, stuff like that. There's like 3 or 4 different settings on the Vizio. I haven't looked in a little while, but the Vizio has like a little bit finer control over your upscaling when you're sending a 1080p image to it. Whereas the LG, it kind of just encompasses all of it. So is what it does is it has this like smoothed out effect when you're upscaling lower resolutions, but it also works if something's getting sent a 4K image signal, like my Xbox sending it a 4K image signal for the Remnant 2, and it looks incredible. This game looks absolutely incredible on this LG. And it looked incredible on the Vizio as well, but um, I like the way that LG's upscaler works. Like, you don't have to fine tune anything too much, and it just kind of works. But I did notice on games like Modern Warfare 3 and stuff, it kind of makes it smooths it out, and it looks good. Like, it really does look good. Like, it looks 4K, but the distance kind of looks a little bit blurry because of like the over smoothing that it kind of does for that. Whereas the Vizio TV kind of just makes it look more crisp, like you would want, from like a 4K image. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the way the LG smooths it out. I feel like that image quality for the visual style for that older game just kind of works a little better than it just looking like sharp. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird to explain that, but I don't know, man. These are some freaking pretty good TVs, and I feel like either way, like if you went with the Vizio, I think you'd be happy. Like, I think you'd be able to find a way to be happy with it. Like, you would obviously be missing some stuff, like, the Dolby Vision at 120 hertz, and some of like the more fine-tuned experience that like the LG offers. Like, it's a snap. Like, this LG feels like a premium experience from the moment you unbox it, set it up, peel the thing off, turn it on. It feels premium. Like, it feels premium. The Vizio, man, it does. Going back to the unboxing for that, taking off the box, having that set up, pulling everything out, like the packaging and everything on both of these TVs, I would definitely give that to the Vizio. The Vizio just felt like a way more premium experience to unbox. This one here just kind of felt just like any other, regular flat screen TV. Like it got the job done, but I feel like the Vizio was by far the more premium unboxing experience, just because you can lift the box top off, you pull everything out. It's got like the little things for you to hold your hands and stuff, and pull it out and everything. And it just, gosh, it just felt so incredible. Unboxing that TV, it had like a cardboard uh, screen protector on the front, so you could lay it face down and get all your mounting and everything else on real quick. And the back of the TV has like these really nice covers for like your wires and stuff. It really looks like a super premium setup and a premium TV. Like it really does look incredible. The LG looks incredible too. Don't get me wrong. Like it does, it does feel like a premium experience. But I feel like the overall unboxing and setup for the TVs, I do kind of feel like the Vizio was a little bit more of a premium experience when it came to that. Once you get in and you get into WebOS, or you get into SmartCast, which is like Vizio's thing, you're going to notice immediately that like the Vizio kind of feels a little bit sluggish, whereas the WebOS is snappy, it's crisp, it's clean. Everything you need is right there. The TV will even talk to you if you want it to. I like it. I kind of left it on. My wife's like, "Why do you do that?" And I was like, "I like the way the AI sounds. It reminds me of Bixby." It's just funny. I just think it's funny, so I leave it on there. Um, it's great, man. The picture quality the biggest thing that kind of separates these two TVs is this LG does get significantly brighter. Definitely looks good, when you're running bright content. The um the Vizio has always been a little bit more on the dim side. Contrast ratio on both of them looks absolutely incredible. The being able to, like, I do kind of wish the Vizio had a little bit brighter. Yeah, I wish it could get a little bit brighter, and kind of match the brightness of this LG. But this LG, man, wow, what a freaking TV, man. What an experience. I really do like this thing. I paid, what was it, $8.99 for this 42-inch model, and I couldn't be happier. It fits what I need it to fit for my sim racing equipment. I tested out some sim racing games on it today. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely love this thing. It was exactly what I needed it to be. And that's very nice. Now I can actually invest in like a really cool desk and have everything more level and everything. So that's probably the next purchase. I'll be getting a desk here pretty soon, one that kind of spans the length of this wall. I've been looking at a few different types, so I'm very happy about that. I just got this like little plastic table right now that I bought at like Target for 50 bucks. So I'm going to get an actual desk and get everything all straightened up, get everything moved into place, get all my cords ran right, and do some definite wire management. I need to do some very, very badly, because I mean, you could see this like little ball of wires back here. Very, very annoying. So I need to get all that, get this desk. It's just hard to move this thing out and back and forth and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna buy a desk probably sometime this week or next week and get all that set up. But when it comes to like these TVs, man, I do recommend LG. I do think it is a solid experience. It's got all the things that you would want out of a TV for your next gen consoles. It plays very nicely with my AMD 7900 XT. Very nicely sets up, gets in there when I'm setting up HDR, all of that stuff. Even the HDR on the TV, looks incredible. I kind of figured that I just, maybe it's just something with the AMD software that makes it easier to set up things and make them look better with the HDR. But man, I never could figure out that NVIDIA graphics card. And I would always hear people talking about how HDR and PC sucks. So I just kind of figured that, oh man, it's trash. But maybe it's just HDR on NVIDIA cards, man, because this AMD looks absolutely incredible when I'm playing something like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart or freaking Resident Evil 4. It looks absolutely incredible. When I put it on the Xbox or on the PC, it looks great. It looks incredible. So, when it comes to picking one of these two TVs, like I said, man, if I was at Best Buy right now, knowing what I know not right now, and I saw the Vizio sitting there at the $9.99 that it's normally out on sale, versus the 1199 for the C2. Go ahead and go with the C2. I know that you can save some money, but get the C2 if it's in your budget and you can afford that. Definitely you will not have any regrets going that way. If you have to out of necessity pick up the Vizio, at least you know you're getting a solid TV that's going to get the job done for the most part, but you're going to be stuck in HDR10 at 120 frames a second. And I mean, for the most part, none of your games are going to be 4K at, Dolby Vision anyway. So I guess it doesn't really matter except for the select few like Call of Duty and stuff. And it would be really nice to be able to have that 4K, that 4K 120, because for the most part, it does kind of suck because now I can set every game at 120 FPS at 4K and still get my Dolby Vision no matter what. Like I don't have to switch back to 60 to play certain games. I can just have my Dolby Vision, and my low frame rate compensation doesn't matter what now. It doesn't matter. It's absolutely perfect. So yes, $200 does seem like a bit much for that. But you're talking about a premium experience, and the C3 models are out right now, and they are $1,600. So yeah, man, I was looking at the C3s too. I was like, might as well just get the C3, but that was like $1,200 for the 42-inch that I wanted, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna pay. I'll just get that. The C2 should be fine. See, I mean, I was being cheap again. Now everybody's gonna tell me you should have got the C3, man. You should have got it. It's fine, man. The LG C2 is an awesome, awesome TV. Very high quality, very premium. I do recommend this TV. And if you do need to save a little bit of money, the smallest size they have for the Vizio is 55-inch, but it's absolutely good. It really is good. If you can get it for that $900 or cheaper, definitely consider that Vizio. It is pretty awesome. So if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, man. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.